Good afternoon. My name is James. Could you tell me your full name, please?
My full name is Pedro Tiago de Mel Fernandes.
Okay. And Pedro, can I see some identification?
Of course.
Thank you. Here you are.
Thank you.
Pedro, let's talk about what you do. Do you work or are you a student?
I'm a student.
Okay. And what subject are you studying?
I'm studying law at university. It's very interesting and it's a thing that I want very much to do in my future.
Okay. Okay. Is it a difficult subject?
Yes, some subjects are very difficult,
Uh-huh.
such as administrative law. It's very difficult because we have more laws to see, to compare with some other readings and stuff like that.
Okay. And what's the most interesting aspect of your subject?
The most interesting aspect. Okay, it's very interesting because we can see the reality outside and do some things that normal people that are studying law cannot do.
Okay. And why did you choose law?
It's in part because my family.
Oh, okay.
And it's just because I like very much that political questions and law questions and stuff like that.
Okay. Let's talk about sport.
Sports, yes.
Are you interested in sport?
Yes, since I was a child.
Okay. And what sports did you do as a child?
Football, table tennis, and swimming.
Okay. Okay. And what sports are popular in Portugal?
The number one is football, but we have another kind of sports that has been development through the times, such as basketball, handball.
Okay. Okay. And which sports do you think are the most difficult to learn?
To learn? Okay. Table tennis, I think, in my case, I think it's very difficult because we have a lot of techniques to play with another person, and we have to have great skills to do that kind of sort.
Okay. Next, I'm going to give you a topic and I'd like you to talk about it for 1 or 2 minutes.
Yes.
Before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say, and you can make some notes if you wish. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay. Here's some paper and a pen, and I'd like you to describe someone who works hard.
Yes. Okay.
All right. Remember, you have 1 or 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you, and you can start now, please.
Okay. I have a teacher that is my constitutional teacher. He has a political career, as well as he gave me some lessons at university, and probably he's going to achieve a few years later, could be a prime minister or I don't know, things like that. I think it's a very intelligent teacher, and I think it's all.
Okay. And Pedro, do you work hard?
Yes, every day.
Every day. Okay. We've been talking about someone you know about who works hard, and I'd like to ask you some questions, some general questions related to this. Let's first of all consider the kinds of jobs. What jobs do you think are the hardest?
The hardest? The teacher. It's a very hard job, especially in university. It's one of the most difficult jobs because they have, day by day, they have to study a lot of subjects to improve their skills as well as a professional. But a judge, I think it's very difficult job because you're giving some decisions to other people, and we have another difficult jobs such as okay, I don't know.
Okay. Okay. Why do some jobs require long periods of training?
Because it's probably because that kind of jobs could be very difficult. Because of that, to be a lawyer requires a lot of training to improve our skills.
Okay. Okay. And some jobs require long hours. Do you think this is right?
That depends. If people want to be a successful professional on their careers, I think it's necessary to work hard and very hours. But job, I think it's not everything. People have to be time for their own and for their family.
Okay. I mean, would you agree that pay is the greatest motivating factor for people in their work?
Yes, of course, definitely. Because if a company pays you more money than that you were expecting, you'll be more motivated to be a successful professional and to give your ideas and to improve the company.
What other ways can employers effectively increase motivation?
Social. I think social. If you are working with a good colleague, you could be more motivated because you discussed with them some ideas that could be great ideas for you to get forward than you are at the moment.
Okay. Thank you, Pedro. That's the end of the speaking test.